Am I going to be live on YouTube? That's the real question. How you guys doing today? Let's see. Okay, I'm live on YouTube. We're good. We're chilling. Being chilling. Type shit. Pop out chat. Type shit. Close that. And now I keep this open. What's up, Unpaid? How you doing? Alright, so the plan for today is I'm going to be working out. And then playing Soda Dungeon on the side for now. Maybe I'll play some other things, but this is the plan. Okay, alright. Next set. I'm in the middle of my sets, so I'm doing a bench press. What's up, dudes? How you doing, man? Yo, what's up, help I can't think of funsies? How you doing? How's Ira? It's a random stream. That's my life. Alright, overhead press. Let's do 55. Let's do 55, okay? Like working out and stuff or something. Let's go Unpaid. I wonder, did my YouTube chat show up? Yes. Do I have chat hidden? Test 2. Good pin, good pin. Alright, so what I'm trying to do, can you recommend Roblox? Well, the problem with Roblox, so like the way I think about it is like there are too many people streaming Roblox. So I'd be literally invisible. So it's like, let's say there are 10,000 people watching Roblox, but I have 2 viewers. Then I'm at the bottom of the viewer, like the streamer list, which means 10,000. I'm invisible to 10,000 people. But if I'm in Roblox Studio and there's 18 people watching, then I am in the first row. So this is not Roblox Studio. Look, we can have Roblox Studio open if you want. We're researching games for Roblox. All right, you're right. We should be in Soda Dungeon. Right. At the very least, we should probably be in Soda Dungeon. All right, so the next step is okay, overhead press 55. That's the goal. I also it is against TOS, but first of all, who's gonna ban a 3 viewer in? Second of all, every single streamer ever does it. It's more like a de facto thing where it's like if you were saying slurs, it's more like a like how do you catch a mafia boss? You don't catch him by doing mafia things. You catch him for getting a speeding ticket. You know what I mean? I'm not saying those things. Maybe. Nurse? Pog? What the heck? If I just do 3 nurses? Alright. You guys can't even see that thing. Perfect. 55, 14 reps. It's the same smile your friend gives you when you ask him to do it. Nothing nefarious is afoot. Is like the majority of the stream Soda Dungeon? Or is the majority of the stream working out? That's a good question. I guess we could be in just chatting. Which is like the majority. I mean, I am playing Soda Dungeon. Playing is a strong word, I guess. Swap back and forth. Okay, so the fun thing that I learned about this game, I think I really appreciate the game loop of going to the tavern, seeing what RNG gave you for party members, grabbing your party members, going to fight in the dungeon, seeing how far you can get, which is probably further than you got before because you probably leveled up. Then coming back and upgrading your characters, upgrading everything, and then seeing how far you can go again. Maybe not. I'm on stream. Hi, Goomba. Hi, Goomba. Hi. He's wagging. He's wagging. Oh my, Goomba's wagging. Goomba, you wagging your tail? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, wagging. 820 hours? How many of those hours were like actually playing the game, do you think? It's like playing the game is more managing the results of your dungeon runs, right? It's like playing the game is like maybe sometimes watching it. It's more or less watching the results screen. Just do something else. Good boy, Goomba. But I have to say hello to Goomba real quick. Yeah. send it. Stare. What are you, Steam? What's up? Alright, let me see, Steam. I don't think I have you on Steam. I have friends on Steam. Alright, so my friend code. Send this. Begging and screaming. Chimpanzee trying to break out of prison. Fitness and health? Is this actually a real thing? What the fuck is fitness and health? Alright, we can try fitness and health, sure. Guess I'm a fitness and health streamer, I guess. Alright. What is this guy? Minor? I misspelled it. Alright, what is this? Cam bigger? You're saying for like the move. Which one was it? Hold on. Window capture 3. Yeah? That's good? Okay. Alright, we got it. Alright, we did it. What's up, bud? Did you add me on Steam? Alright. Next. Still like off screen. You're not. You guys don't get the full workout. No sir. Poggers. Alright. I have 2 more sets after this one. I've got flat raises, and then skull crushers. Alright, so what is this game? Alright, I'm not playing it. So I think the core game loop is such that you could update Steam or do anything else, and it's fine. You can do literally any other thing in the world and come back, and the game will be there for you. That's what I want to capture. I think I really like the dynamic of building your team up, your team getting stronger over time, which lets you go further over time. When you fail, you go back and upgrade your characters. And then you go and fight with your upgraded characters, see how much further you can get. Go back, upgrade your characters. Go fight, see, you know, I think that's good. Something you learned from PV Plants versus Ravens. Okay, alright, let's hear it. What do we got? So bigger, so there's a size. So size matters and quality and mutation type matters. When you say brain rots are worth like nothing, don't the brain rots, the brain rots are the things that get you the money, right? Like that earns you money over time? Saying like the plants earn you more money? When you say worth way more, what do you mean? Like they earn you more money, or like you sell them for something? I'm just gonna double fist games right now. We're chilling. Alright, another set of overhead press. Okay, Steam friend code, Augers. I sent the friend request. Hey, what is this? Hold on, I got like 30 games to play real quick. Hold on. Oh, I can craft it. Oh, that's nuts. Build the wizard's hut? Oh. Swagged up. What else? Oh, wow. I love quick battle, man. Quick battles, so good. Oh, you can skip. Oh, I love it. I love any type of skip to something you've already been to. This is remarkably poggers. All right, that's a big feature. I like that feature. I'll write it down. Skip, level, skip. Go straight to a level you've already been to instead of the beginning. What about... Yeah, I think that's good. Love to see it. Despair. Dude. Can't be online with you, man. Alright, what do we got? That races. Funny. Here we go. This one's where I T-pose. Goomba, one of Goomba's favorite things to do is attacking when I am most vulnerable. When I'm starting to work out, that's when Goomba attacks. When he tries to steal food, when he tries to do it, because he knows that I'm stuck. I can't do anything about it. Goomba's a thief. Okay, what is this game? VIP Daily Reward. Is this Minecraft sheep? I must be depriving of it. Sorry. Wait, this is just Minecraft. They stole the Minecraft system. Okay. Wait, this is kind of a sick game though. It's basically the grass. It's the grass incremental game, but instead of oh. Ooh, this is nice. I like this. I like the pickups. I like the pickups like that. That's nice. dude join? Okay, okay. Sorry, let me kill this level 1 sheep. This is a fun one. I think I need to play this to understand. This is a good one, dude. I think this is a good game. This is fun. I need to make something kind of not similar, but take a look at this game. Fucking plants I grew. New update. What in the ever-living fuck? Wait. Is that you? Brain rot invasion imminent? What are these? How do you have so many? Mango. 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 King Lemon. Shrumbino. It's a mama bigger mango. It's a mama mango mia. Hey, wait a sec. Hey, I'm noticing that you have trees in your land. Did you, like, get trees? Is this what happens when you, like, upgrade your... When you, like, rebirth? Is your, like, island change? Oh, it upgrade. You get to upgrade your biomes. Let's see. Wait, so how did you get all those fruits? How'd you get those guys? Oh, King Lemon. Did you buy? Did you buy with Roblox? Robux? Pumpkin seed. No. No, I don't need anything. I feel like I understand the game loop, right? Like the game loop is earn money. Money lets you buy plants. Upgraded plants lets you defeat better enemies. Defeating better enemies gives you better brain rots to earn more money to buy better plants. And then that's it. Right? And then there's all the events and everything. 1 million per second brain rot. A trade for the Ruby. Oh, I see. You did a little bit of bartering. Oh boy. Alright, 20 by 20 went well. That was good. Alright. What do we got? You got a macro to buy? Thank you, unpaid. I am getting strong. Dude, you'd be surprised at how difficult. So that's each dumbbell is 10 pounds. Dude, it is hard to do a lat raise. 10 pounds each is hard. Doing it 20 times, dude, it is difficult. When I first started, I think I could barely do 5. So that is hard, man. I can do 30, but I can't do a full set without doing without blundering. So I can at least do it. But man, it is hard unpaid. What's your workout, dude? Push. You do push, pull, legs? Oh, by the way, I'm gonna get a nose surgery a little bit in 2 weeks. Because I went to an ENT today, and it turns out that I have a deviated septum, enlarged turbinates, nasal valve collapse, nasal canal collapse, nasal valve collapse, whatever. And then my nasal passageways are extremely small. Like, just more small than they're supposed to be. They are fucked up, yeah. So, they said, yeah, you're fucked up. And verbatim, they said, you're fucked up. And you need to get that fixed, buddy. So, I'm gonna get surgery for that. It is $750. Unfortunately, my insurance, my copay, I think will be $750. Dude, am I not gonna beat the Rhino Toasterino? What a bummer. That's fucked up, dude. It was 26 health, man. Yeah, nasal impotence is fucked. But not the Rhino rostering, man. Toaster Mini. I have one, though. Rhino Roasterina. I don't even know how I got that. Wait, is this my... Are these my best boys yet? Or... Alright, just reset them. Alright, they're sold. Oh, they're sold. Wait, what is... Is my shit broke? Oh, oh, oh! Dragon fruit. We need that, we need that. Surely that's better than when I was one of these guys, right? Sunflower. Get rid of the sunflower. How do I sell this guy? Okay, I go to shovel. And I go to dragon fruit. Okay. Whoa. Huh. That's fun. I think, okay, so that's pretty cool. I think the variants add a lot of fun. I think the fact that there are variants is quite joyous. I see. Normal mango, but just rare. Oh, good reps of that. That was good. Okay, so we, I guess. I think the thing I'd like to build upon. I think I like the games. Whoa, what the fuck is he doing? Hey, what is he doing? You're not allowed there. Oh wait, that's you. Oh. Ah. Ah. Dude, what is that? What is that? Thank you. What is this? Hello? Can I scare somebody with it? Wait, is this one of my best? Whoa! Wait a sec. Whoa! Wait, that's like... That's more than every single one of my other brain rots combined, man. That's insane. Is there a hotkey to open the backpack or no? Holy shite. My boy is spinning. My boy is spinning. This guy is spinning. Alright. Oh. Version 3902? Oh yeah, I should definitely buy these platforms. What the heck am I doing? Alright, new seeds in there for 1 minute. We got it. Okay, so I think the learning from server number can vary by 20 to 100 plus per day. What does that mean? Shovel. Dude, there's so many brain rots, man. Do you have a 6.7? You're crazy, man. You have a gold 6.7? How many 6.7s do you have? Do you have all the 6.7s? Or do you have an upside down 6.7? Dude, they really got so lazy. They said, oh, I guess it's just a variant, huh? It's just an upside down variant. It's kind of fun though, isn't it? Gold is just you change the color palette to gold. Upside down, you just flip it. Alright, you know what? I mean, it's pretty fun. Ooh, cocoa tank seed? And a watermelon seed? Alright, let's get rid of these sunflowers then. Fuck the sunflower. I have no plan in terms of my setup here. Wait, why do I have a pumpkin seed? Watermelon seed. Wait, it is a grid system. It is a grid system. Oh, so it does a ray cast. The way this grid works is it's a ray cast onto each of the grid tiles. And then if the raycast hits a grid tile, it puts a red circle, a white outline, in the center of the grid tile. I see. Okay. I see. Too many plants, eh? Too many plants. Where's my worst sunflower? There's my worst sunflower. Bruh, chat please. Hello? What's up? You can auto sell Griff T chat. T? T. Yo. Grid system just got added? Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa. Cause I swear to God, it wasn't a grid system, right? It was previously not a grid system, but they added a grid system. Wait, what's happening? Read from top. Sorry, what are they trying to scam you out of Roblox? What's happening? Are you saying... Oh, dude, 200 updates you're saying? Jesus. What are they up to? The Plants vs. Brainrots War Room. Alright, I gotta do my next set. 10 push-ups? No, you gotta do lat raises. We gotta do lat raises. Check this out. Check out this form. Ready? 20 pounds total. That's 10 pounds each side. Ready? Check this out. Oh, dude, I love my home. Like, I got a home gym setup, which is really just a bench and then the power block, so you can have custom dumbbell weights. Oh my god, it's so good, man. Yeah, I can do 5 push-ups. Compromise. In place jumping, Jackson says. In place jump. This is push day. I'm not pushing myself off of the surface of the planet, man. That's leg day. Push day is when you push something off of your body, you know? I have a diamond pumpkin? What are you talking about? What is this? Huh? Whoa. Too bad he's planted inside of another pumpkin. Wait, no, maybe he's not. Wait. That's pretty good though. 154 DPS would take it. Okay, last workout is skull crushers. So I did incline bench press, overhead press, lat raise, and I'm ending it with skull crusher. Now, this is not push day. I wanted to add a little bit of pull to my push day because I've been feeling behind on pull day and I want to get a little bit of extra. I know it's a little bit antithetical to the whole point of splitting it across push-pull legs, but I think it's kind of fun. So I just feel like the big thing I want to grow right now, I just feel like all the pull. My goal is I want to go into the ocean and I want to be able to do the fly stroke, and I want to be able to do it like 10 times in a row. I think that'd be fun. I want to do butterfly 10 times. Are you okay? Yes. No. Okay. So when I was growing up, I was on the swim team, and I could never do butterfly. Butterfly is where you go like. So, I want to do butterfly. I could never really do butterfly because I'd do like 3 of them, and then I couldn't do anymore. So I want to build up the muscles. I'm gonna build up the supporting muscles. That is a goal. That's a goal. Yeah, it's a goal. I just think it'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? No, dude, it's hard. It's hard, man. To pull yourself out of the water. It's hard, man. It's hard. It is a hard. Cool. Should I, is it optimal to warp to the highest level, or should I warp lower to grind? You wish I had stuff you wanted? I'm sorry, bucko, but alas. I can't rebirth, right? Oh, wait, I can. Wait, should I give you my things so that way I can keep them after rebirth? Is it possible if I gave you all of my brain rods? Then I would be able to keep it. Oh, it doesn't get rid of it? Oh, it just gets rid of your money. Oh, that's good. That's nice. That's a nice change. I like that. Still need brain rods. I sold the brain rods back. Why did I do it? Dude, I had them. Okay, alright. Skull Crow. Cleared floor 50. What is this? Rainbow Mauserino? Mauseritito Badino? Maus de Popoblino. What do we got? Equipped breast rain rods. What is this? Wait, where's the Bergrino Caboconino? Where is it? Oh, holy shit. Okay. Holy fuck, man. How is Mausatron Zlo the second so sick? What in the hell? Maus Gablino Sandrino. Wait. Oh, I need a Bombini Gassanit. Whoa, what are these, man? Because I need a Buscablino Shinlino. Wait, what is the... how do I do that? Holy $8 million. This is nutso. Dude, I'm rebirth 3 now. Wait, this is crazy. What do you need to rebirth? I need a Bomblino? No, I actually don't need anything. I think I have my rebirth. requirements. I just need money. Money. But I'm getting a million per second, right? Oh. Yeah, I'm almost there. Wait, what am I? Dude, I might get to almost... I think I'm going to get to 60, but I'm not going to be able to beat 60. Meat. I like the idea of like just a bunch of mystics. I see. So the other scaling is you have to unlock new people. Ooh, the tavern owner? That's cool. Why do I hate you? Wait, what's happening? Oh, whoa, Bengallo the second? Bangalino 3, the second. El Pollo, the Pollo, the second, the third. What's happening? Upside down, there's no way you would trade an upside down 6-7. No, not the upside, I just got an upside down 6-7 in Plants vs. Brain Rots? What's happening? Wait, what's the Hakatini Adamanini? Wait, what's going on? Gumbaglino. This is actually a rare secret? Wait, what's happening? That one is only admin abuse spawn? Wait, how? Wait, how did you... You're an admin? Whoa! Mousatron... Dude, another... Bro, I'm pimped out. This is actually absurd. I am pimped... Dude, this is like years worth of Plants vs. Brain Rot loot, man. I don't think I can accept this. This is Nepo. This is nepotism. And it rocks. Nepotism rules. What the heck? Dude, this is sick. Okay, I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna catch up one day. You just got this? You got a blueberry Nino? Apple Nino? You have 2 accounts grinding the Plants vs. Brain Rots? So you're telling me you got bored with one account and so you wanted to have a second account? Be doing 20 reps of that. Alright, next ones are going to be 20 reps. 20 reps. And then... Let's see. Do 6-7 reps? Hey, what's up? Sun is cool. How you doing? You're working out without music? No, we have music. No. We have video game music. No? You guys hear it? Wait, is it super loud? Alright. Yeah, we're jamming. We're jamming. We're jamming to the, we're jamming to this. Yo, Sonny's cool. Thanks for the follow, by the way. I'm gonna move the chat because I'm playing 2 games here. Where's the environment music? Oh, it's there. Hold on, listen. You hear that? It's very ever so slight. How are your guys' days going? Why 6-7? What's happening? I can't do 6-7 reps because I will die. And dying on stream is against TOS, unfortunately. So I cannot do that. But if you want a 6-7, I have a 6-7 right here in Plants vs. Brain Rots. So it's the best I can do for you. Other than that, we're gonna have to compromise, okay? All right, let me check my rebirth ability. All right, just rebirth. I need a crazy loan, pizza loan. Anyone have a crazy loan, pizza loan? Crazy loan, pizza loan. E dalla lazzatrolla di Leritos. I will trade my soul for it. Hey, it's a crab glino, pasolino, there's lots of trollinos. Hey, mama. Dude, how do you have these on deck? What do you mean you just have it? How do you have it on deck? Yo, Darmonster, how you doing, Darmonster? I hope you're having a good day, man. Oh, wait, you're unbanned from Twitch, dude. Hey, congratulations on getting unbanned. That's a big milestone, man. Holy moly. Can we get a W in chat for Dirt Monster getting unbanned from Twitch? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Huge shout out, baby. Dirt Monster unbanned. The world is safe. I'm gonna tell this guy it's okay. I am okay. Thank you. I don't even know why I'm typing, dude. All right, how's the working out and incremental research? All right, so I think that what I'm trying to do is just study the core game loops of each game. The core game loop of this game is that I sit here and unpaid chatter gives me the brain rots. That's the game loop. So I sit here, he gives me the brain rots, and then I click the rebirth button. So that's the loop of this game. And then the other loop is that you're supposed to go buy things, and they defeat things, and they go here, and then you buy things, and no. That's like the lame loop. The cool loop is unpaid taxes. And I don't know why I'm combining your names, man. I'm so sorry. That's so weird, dude. I don't know why. Dude, something in my brain is twisted, very twisted. I also played this other incremental game. I think I love the game loop of. Check this out. You see this game? This game is Soda Dungeon. The game loop here is ready. Go to the tavern. Tavern randomly generates a set of characters to join your party. Okay. Hire this guy. 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 Leave. Go to the dungeon. Go. Okay. When you go to the dungeon, you defeat things. Defeating things levels up each of your characters and earns you loot, earns you resources. You die inevitably. When you die, you go upgrade your characters, you upgrade everything, you unlock new things, you craft new things, and then you go die again. It's I just love the game loop of well, I don't want to say the thing that got Dirt Monster banned, but that's like you do that, you do the words that cannot be said that got Dirt Monster banned, and then you upgrade yourself and try it again. It's like reincarnation. We all love reincarnation. all the homies love Green Park. Now, I'm gonna do skull crushers, okay? This is skull crushers. Ready for this? You're not gonna be able to see me do it, but I promise you I'm working on it. I guess I can do skull crushers, like... Bye! Oh, it's 19 and a half. It was 19 and a half. I'll take it. That was good. That was almost 6'9". If you add that 3 times together and then add 12, you'll get 6'9". Oh, sorry, we're talking about 6. You add 10 and you'll get 6. 19 times 3 plus 10. All right. What do we got, boys? Can I tell you a fact about the Alabama beach mouse? No, you did. I think you've done it. I think it might be like a 3-timer, 6-timer, 7-timer. But yeah, so I like... Okay, check this out, check this out, check this out. Oh, man. Let me pull out of... Oh, wait. What is this? Brain rot invasion? Welcome to story mode. So I think the thing that I've had the most fun with is that I think the game that I want to make, I would like to somehow mix the speedrunning genre with the idle incremental genre.
Did you know that Alabama beach mice live in neighborhoods which can include up to 90 mice and less than a 1,500 meter area? They're also nocturnal and the most precious things on Earth.
Okay, first of all, my dog Goomba is the most precious thing on Earth. Second of all, that is a quite high Alabama beach mouse density. That's like, can you imagine you're just hanging out at the beach, you accidentally misstep and you go in the wrong neighborhood and you get jumped by thousands of mice. Jumped because it's in the wrong neighborhood. I mean, dude, they would. I bet you are there Alabama gangs? Do they have gang violence? I have a feeling they do. You win this time, the New Beanie King said. Buddy. Whoa, what is a mango? Wait, whoa. You can give fruits? You can give plants? What is a mango? Wait, should I get rid of something? Mango. Dude, what the fuck? It has this has 100. This has 50 DPS. This has 27,000 DPS. Hello?
What in the... Why? How did you even get that, man? How is this fair? Whoa, I got a god... Did you give me this? I got a Giraffa Celeste? Can you believe it? What is this? They added playing cards? Hey, that's a really cool effect. Wow, I love that effect. I quite like that effect. Ah, that's cool. Dude, do you think they're gonna actually... Do you think that they're gonna sell Plants vs. Brainrot's playing cards commercially, do you think? And you think we'll see them in Walmart? I feel like that would be like a logical step, right? Like I feel like that's what I would do if I was the owners of this. Dude, capitalize. All the kids would be swarming. They would be swarming Walmart. Dude, that'd be nuts. I think so. If Dirt Monster says so, I think it's true. Dude, oh my god, the 6-7, the upside. Oh my god, every kid, if you get a 6-7, you also get an upside down 6-7. Except, I think they should cash out, and there should be like a right side upside of the plush, so that way you have to also purchase the upside down 6-7. You know what I mean? You can't just flip the plushie upside down. That wouldn't be allowed, you know? Surely I get... Okay, hear me out. Can we make a trading card game? Can we remake... Okay, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. We remake the Pokemon trading card game app that is on iPhone right now. We remake that in Roblox. And surely you just make it a brain rot trading card game. And that goes crazy, right? Am I nuts to think that? Does it already exist? Oh. So Dirt Monster, you ever play Webkins? I feel like there's an opportunity for like a Webkins revival, but in Roblox. Cause like one of my favorite things growing up as a kid, I would go to the Plum Porch, which was like a small like gift shop in the corner of my village growing up. It was called, it's like a literal village. Like where I'm from, it's like we have villages, then towns, then. So we have a village. In the village, they sold Webkins. Sorry, okay, wait, one sec. What's happening up here? What's going on? Unpaid's throwing up. Did you throw up, Unpaid? Okay, wait, where are we going? 26 extra Shroomina. 1. Who is it owned by? Oh, Jendel. I see. Pay to win. So is Jendel generally he's the capitalist of Roblox game dev? Dude, I'm telling you, like one of the coolest things growing up, Webkins, it was one of my favorite things in the world. Go to the store, you get a new Webkin. On the way home, you cuddle the shit out of that Webkin. You figure out its name. You figure out its vibes. You hang out in the car with it. You inspect it. You figure out what are we going to do with you. When you get home, you go onto Webkins. You enter the code for your new Webkin, and then it goes in the game. I'm telling you, if you had something like that for Roblox, it goes nuts. Kids would go crazy for it. Because there is no equivalent nowadays. Like Webkins as like a concept is not like a thing anymore, right? Like it's just not, it's like no one does that. But what if you could? It's so good. It was fun, man. I feel like you modernize Webkins and you make $1 billion. Okay, I have one more set to do. Wait, I didn't do my last set. Did I do 2 sets or 3 sets of Skull Crushers, guys? Does anyone remember? VOD watchers? Did I do 2 or 3 sets? I feel like I did 2 sets. But I don't remember now. Dude, I made it to level 70? Shit, I don't know if I... I'll just do another set. No, I did 3. Okay. I did 3 because my 3rd set, I only got 19. That's what happened. I did 3. I couldn't do my 20. Alright, we did it. Seal clap type shit. Alright. Finish. I'll add a photo. Say hi if you want to be... Alright. 3, 2, 1. Alright. It's my workout picture. Chat was friendly. Yeah. Alright, I did my push routine. So in totality, did 4 sets of incline bench press, 4 sets of bench press, 4 sets of overhead press, 4 sets of lat raise, 4 sets of skull crusher. Alright. That means on Thursday, I'm gonna do whole day. And then I guess Saturday I'll do legs. No, I'm human. Oh, wait. It's a boss fight, I think. Wait, this is like the demon guy, no? Consider it. I feel like I'm not in a spooky enough mood. When you got me with no, I'm not human, it was in the dark. I was very dark that day. Today's not a dark day, you know. No, I'll stream. What's today? Oh my god, wait, what if I did scary game? What if I did that one scary game on Halloween? That could be kind of fun. This is just a multi-day game? Yeah, but I'm a speedrunner. Trust. Okay, but like, what about, okay, I guess I could do some type of scary game though. Faux show. Okay. Guys, I managed to work out. Feels good. I procrastinated it all day, but I'm glad that I did it. I've started to go on like hour-long walks in the morning with my dog and Mina. What we do is we walk to the office because I'm like within walking distance of my office. So we walk to the office and then back, which takes like an hour. But like the point is to wear out Goomba enough so that way he's like chilled throughout like the morning. So you want to get like some good work in the morning. So you do like a pretty long walk. I usually walk like 4 miles a day now, which is kind of cool. So I've been walking like a pretty good amount. It's been quite the journey. And then I do my workouts. I had to pull back a little bit on the number of workouts. I was trying to do like 6 per week, but my joints started hurting and it felt like my wrist was hurting. So I was like, okay, I gotta pull it back. Plus, I'm like walking a pretty good amount to where it's like, look, maybe I can work out a little bit less because I need to conserve my calories. But yeah, it's been good. And then I've read I finished reading Game Dev 10 Steps to Releasing Your First Game, which was fun. It was mostly about Unity game dev, and it really explored the process of like the full process for specifically Unity game dev mostly, which was fun. I really liked learning about that. I think I need to go back to it during the pre-production step to just really go over it. It was really fun learning. But the thing that I've been picking up is like, at the end of the day, like, shit is hard, man. Shit's hard. And that sounds so exciting. It's so cool, man. Like, it's just game dev is hard. No matter the platform you choose, whether it's Roblox or Unity or whatever, it's just there's a lot to learn and there's a lot to understand and a lot to figure out. It's just cool. I don't know. It just seems like a really fun problem. I can't wait to fail, make something, spend a lot of time on it, and fail. I'm just trying to make sure that like the thing that I'm committing to, I want to have a good plan in mind. And then I'll fail, or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do well. But tempering expectations. I'll do my best to make something cool, and then work with it. We'll see what we do. And from there, the goal is just keep learning and keep making stuff. I think the book that I'm reading now is A History of Video Games, which is really fun. So A History of Video Games is about basically from like post-World War II research of computers to modern video games. Like, what was that timeline? Because like truly I understand it a little bit, but it's like, how did we go from academic research and like punch cards to, okay, you have Pong, okay, you have Space Wars, you have all these initial games, but now how do you commercialize that? How do you bring capitalism into it? What are the consequences of capitalism? How did Atari fare? How did the Magnavox fare? How did all this shit happen? And then it's like, holy shit, like, it's hard. It's like, whew, I'm seeing a lot of parallels with it and Gen AI, which is pretty interesting. Like, I think like how Gen AI is coming about right now feels oddly similar to how video games first happened. Am I gonna work at Riot? Dude, wouldn't it be sick to work at Riot? I fucked up because there was a really cool position that I felt like actually I was kind of qualified for. Is they were looking for people to like run experiments and like basically do my job at TikTok, but at Riot for TFT. And like it was basically like just a game designer role for TFT, and they're like, look, you don't have to have any game design experience. We just want to know that you've like run experiments and like you have that type of like scientific approach to development. And I was like, shit, dude, this is a sick role. I wrote up in a whole essay, and I was like, dude, wait, I haven't like played TFT in forever. Like, I don't know what I'm typing. And I got too anxious about submitting it, so I tossed myself up for that role. I should have applied. It would have been cool. Even if I got denied, at least I put in an application. There was also another role at Riot, which was an internal like engineering tools optimization role, where like the point was to build internal tools for like the Riot team to like optimize games and like basically to optimize the dev workflow. And like that sounded really cool, because I just love like that. I don't know, that sounded super fun. Wait, what is this? But I'm just, dude, I don't want to interview, man. I want to interview. Also, I think deep in my soul, I know that if I don't try to make like, say go full time on Roblox game dev or try out YouTube full time, I know that if I don't do that, it's going to be in the back of my head, no matter what, at any job I go to. Like no matter what, it'll be in the back of my head. I'll always be thinking about it. And so if I'm always thinking about it, I'm not going to be able to put in my 100%. I'm just going to kind of fuck up both things. I'm going to have 2 feet in both doors. And then the foot is going to, the door is going to slam on both feet. So I need to, like, I just know in the back of my head, I'll be like, okay, I'm working on this thing, but I don't really care. But if I at least tried and failed, like if I tried out, wait, what happened on Tim? I don't know what just, I just kind of have been autopilot. What did you give me? You gave me something crazy. You gave me a, holy shit, a 6.2k DPS Shrimbino? What was the other thing? Oh, it was a Toma Trio. Is that like, is this a Doug Trio? Just like tomato. Anyway, thank you. I'm just sick. But like, dude, there's, I don't know. I think in the back of my head right now, my plan is make it through this performance cycle and keep building up money. I have enough money to last like a couple of years off of savings. Given my current burn rate, I can decrease my burn rate. But basically get through this current performance cycle, hopefully make it to the bonus, get a bonus, and then dip, maybe. Who knows? And otherwise, if I get laid off due to like, a TikTok deal, all that shit, I don't know what's happening with that, but if I was to get laid off, dude, that's like a couple months of pay. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind that. So that's cool, because you have to get a severance package with that. The only problem is that like right now, if I was to get laid off, the government is shut down. So I've heard people are struggling to apply for unemployment because the government is shut down. It's fucked up. So yeah, I think my plan right now is I'm studying and researching. And then I think in my head, it's like study, research, pre-production. Then I'm just going to go full steam ahead and learn a shitload and start developing as much as I can, whenever I can. See what I can make, get a vertical slice made. After making the vertical slice, if it works, sick. We can keep building. If it doesn't work, either way, I make a video about it. And I publish a video. If I can do that, that's all I need to do. Because then I'll just do it again. And then again. And then again. And then we'll keep learning and keep improving. Keep making good shit. That's all we want. I think the biggest thing is just continuing to improve, man. I just want to keep learning and improve. I feel like at least a year. I'm also burnt out. I think I'm burnt out of the corporate environment. It's just some part of my soul isn't satisfied. I just am not. I don't know. It doesn't feel right. But at the same time, I mean, the work is dude. I get free lunch, man. I can't complain. I have everything to be grateful for. The pay's great, and you get free lunch, man. What the fuck do you have to complain about? It's just like for some reason my soul wants to. Dude, if I could make content about Plants versus Brain Rots, that's not what I want to do. I want to make games and I want to make cool shit and I want to learn and I want to try like building something on my own. I read a post that was kind of fun. Is like, when you're at a job, Like fundamentally, like even in a corporate environment, like no matter what, like it's kind of linear. Like you have to, like your income will grow like this because like you get promoted, you get bonuses, you get all that stuff, you job hop and you get a wage increase. But it's still linear, right? Or it's more of like a step function usually. Whereas like the article was arguing that if you can and if you can stomach the risk, then by going all in on yourself and by going all in on that entrepreneurship or exploring your own thing, instead of it being a step function or a linear function, it can be an exponential function, because the amount of effort and time that you put in can be exponential, can result in exponential gain for your salary. And I feel like not only is that sick, but it's also like just choosing to work on the things most interesting, I think would be pretty cool. So I think like that advice, I think that advice only works if you have the ability to, you have the ability and privilege to be able to explore that if you can. I think that for most people it's not possible because you just like, look, you got to pay your bills, man. And like, no matter, like, just the truth is you have to pay your bills. Luckily I since I've been working in big tech since I graduated, I have a decent amount saved up, you know? So I do have the ability to explore that if I want to. And I feel like taking that risk is something that, I don't know. I think that's something I'd want to do. I wouldn't say I'm rich, but I do think I'm set up to be able to take a risk, you know? I think like no matter what, it's a risk. Like I could just totally fucking suck and discover that I'm bad at it. I could discover that I hate it. I could discover that it's not right for me. I could discover that I fucking love it. I could discover that I hate fucking Roblox and I want it to die, but I love Unity. Or I love Godot. Or I don't love game dev and I love knitting. You know? Like, it's possible I would discover something like that. You know? I don't know. Like, the thing that I've had to stomach recently is, like, the truth is that you don't know pretty much anything about your path. It's like, there are so many ways to fuck up and so many ways to learn that what you thought was correct was wrong. And it's just like, I think that's just like that's just what life is, you know? Like you figure out that this was such an interesting perspective that I forget who shared it with me, but it was at the end of the day, like let's say you go to college, you graduate from college. At the end of the day, probably, assuming you stuck with your major for 4 years, 18-year-old self decided 26-year-old self's career, right? Your dumb 18-year-old brain decided that you wanted to go to school for this job to get this career, and you've stayed in that career because of 18-year-old self. And so then the question is, what does 26-year-old self want, right? What does 35-year-old self want? Like, what,
I'm just
like,
a little guy.
Yo, Unpaid, thank you for the sub, dude. Just a little guy, W Unpaid, holy moly. But it's like unpaid chatter goes to school, decides to to work on whatever, to study whatever. What happens when 10 years have passed? Do you still live a life defined by the younger self? Or do you decide to pivot your life based on present self's goals, you know? And so I've been thinking a lot about that, is like, you know, when I was 18, my purpose was I was going to school. I was on a full ride because my family did not have much money. You know, I'm not like, I wasn't like overtly impoverished, but enough to get a full ride, right? Not like, you know, lower middle class. And so it's like, look, that self was all about money. That self was about joining a corporate world in order to make money. Because at big tech, you make a lot of money after graduating. That was like the purpose. But then I realized there are other paths. And like, once you have that like baseline level of security about your job, about money, and about like Okay, if I was to do something interesting or do something on my own or take a risk for a year, I could survive. But once, if I did that after graduating, I wouldn't have been able to. I wouldn't have been able to pay rent, you know? Like, it wouldn't have been possible. So I think like the purpose of work for the last 4 years has been building up an emergency fund to be able to do anything I want for a little bit. And so like the purpose of the last 4 years has been kind of exploring like what is the thing that I would want to do and why, and then making a shitload of mistakes and being a shit person and discovering how to be a better person and how to maybe do things in a better way and like, you know, explore things that I'm more interested in. So you're the asshole. I was. And it's like, I think that's like the beautiful thing I think about learning is I'm sure in 5 years I'll think that I was an asshole when I was 26. I'm 31, I'll think, damn, what a fucking idiot. Yeah, but that's just how it works. You know, you just learn and you get perspective and you understand new things about yourself. And it's just, you know, I think everyone makes significant mistakes. But I think being part of a human is making those mistakes and learning from it, and that's it. And you just become better. The problem is if you never learn from it. And if you don't learn from it, then now you're just a dickhead. Like if you don't learn from it, you're just an asshole. But like as long as you learn from it, then it's okay. Being human is making mistakes. Being human is being imperfect. I think that's just like the philosophical truth. There is no perfect human, no matter what. And even if you were perfect from the perspective of 2025, you would be imperfect from the perspective of 2029. Or 2092, you know? Like in 100 years, you're going to be stupid. You're going to be a dumb idiot playing Roblox because it turns out that Roblox causes cancer. The research in 2045 found out, right? So why would you even have played it, you know? Like there's all these things. Like it's like, you know, let's say you were a business person in 1943, like during World War II. It's like your vibe's totally different than a business dude in 2022. Like it's just like perfect. The definition of perfect always changes, and like the definition of ethics and morality and everything is always changing. So it's like I think the best thing we can do is play Roblox. You know what I mean? And like try to learn and improve and see what we can do. So I think my plan is I want to take the risk, because in the back of my mind it feels terrifying in a way that is kind of indescribable. It's like a terror of discovering when truly put into the battlefield, do you get your head sliced, or do you survive and do you fight and do you manage to live, you know? Or do you not even enter the battlefield? You know what I mean? Like, are you the knight who just keeps fighting training dummies, or do you actually go on the battlefield and fight and like actually, you know, win, you know, get some heads, get some trophies? I don't know why I did it's a very violent analogy, but I think like it's like the way that I've you get some heads. The way that I've felt is like, you know, I've thought a lot. I think one of the purposes of working on TikTok, the reason was because I wanted to understand recommendation algorithms more. I wanted to understand how it worked fundamentally and how, like, truly how it worked. And I did. I learned it. So now it's like, okay, now what? Okay, how do you make a good video? Okay, we're figuring that out. How do you have a fun stream? I don't know, I'm figuring that out. We'll learn. I think it's like, what I've learned is that the only way to learn certain things is by doing. And there's no amount of thinking about it or theorizing or researching, reading books, listening to audiobooks, watching videos. No amount can ever possibly replace the act of simply doing. That's what I've learned. I think in the past 4 years. And I think like the biggest thing from doing is that you learn the mistakes that no one tells you about. You learn the feelings that no one is willing to describe or capable of describing. And also like how your specific brain chemistry reacts to certain situations in a way that someone else's brain chemistry, even if they wrote a perfectly worded and very eloquent guide, there is no way they could know your brain chemistry and therefore how you specifically would react to a certain thing, you know? It's just not possible. No amount of ChatGPT and giving it context could ever truly explain, even if you had the perfect research machine with the perfect understanding of your brain chemistry and how it would react to things. When the time finally comes, your brain chemistry is different, man. Life is different. The weather might be weird. It might be like a little bit rainy and your bones are aching. You might have gotten just slightly a little bit too little sleep or too much sleep, and now your vibes are off that day. You know, it's like there's so many things that that influence our behavior and how we deal with things, and the only way to find out by showing up to Griffman's stream and typing "Whoa Griffstream" in chat. What does that do? You know, how do you feel about that? The only way to find out is to do it. Thanks for stopping by, Glenn. How's it going? I'm talking about the philosophy of taking action and my what's the word? I have like this bottled up desire to grind on my own thing, but in the very same way, in a different way rather. The last 4 years of my big tech career has been gaining money in order to build an emergency fund to be able to take a risk to do my own entrepreneurial endeavor. And that's been my goal. I think like the way I've been thinking about it is like, if I was to leave my job in say 6 months or something, or whenever the time comes, got laid off or whenever, building up that emergency fund to be able to explore it in totality, to really try and potentially fail, who knows, but to really try to see what happens, what goes down. That has been the goal. But then the pitfall that I've fallen into is there is no time where like it's the right time. There is no answer. Like it's just, you either have to do it on your own accord and just say this is finally the time, or it is thrust upon you, perchance by a layoff or by whatever. You know, like there is no right time. There will never be a right time. And frankly, as you age, what I've realized is, holy shit, everything gets harder. You start having more responsibility. You start having more difficulties. There's just like things that happen as you age that you kind of, everything gets harder. So it's life never gets easier. So if there's ever an opportunity, it's like if you wait too long, it's not gonna get easier, man. It's not getting easier. Okay, you're gonna wait 5 years. Okay, now you have a kid. All right, now you have 2 dogs. Now you have more responsibility at work and you can't just leave, you know? I'm a massive procrastinator myself, and it's rough. Dude, it's tough. Being a procrastinator, I think the reason for me is because I'm terrified of seeing what happens when you actually do the thing. Because, and I read this, I think, in The War of Art, which is it's a fun book. I think the idea from The War of Art was, when something is in your head, it's this very perfect thing, right? You have this perfect idea. You have this awesome plan for a game. You have this awesome plan for this project you're going to work on and build. It is glorious. You've thought through everything. You've really covered all the bases. But the problem is that once you actually type out the code for that, or you actually build your project, or you go see it, odds are it's probably going to be imperfect, and it's not going to be the thing in your head. And that's devastating. The reality is that when procrastination is a defense mechanism against seeing the reality of what will happen when you do something. Or it's just like, the truth is that when we have infinite time, or we have a lot of time, we truly do take up that entire time span. If you're given 10 minutes to do something, you'll do it at the 9th minute, right? If you're given 10 years to do something, you'll do it in the 10th year. right? Like, but the truth is that like the current market will never be the same. The current world will never be the same. The current people that could potentially play your game or could potentially see your project or hang out with you or whatever, it will never be the same. Because even if they're the same people, they're not the same people. One of the things that really resonated with me a little while ago is I've thought about this a lot. Is there are people that I knew, say 5 years ago or 3 years ago or 2 years ago, where I knew who they were because I'd see them every day or I would talk to them a lot. But then there comes a day where you don't talk to them, and now they're a different person. So when the next time you talk to them, they're fundamentally a different person. They're not the same person that you knew. Like it's just like it is a different human being. Like there has been so much time and events that have coagulated in their brain that, dude, they are a fucking different human. They might have the same like baseline, like the base seed for how they respond to you and like how they interact, but they are a different human. So then if you go on like the micro level for that, every single day when you talk to when you see me on stream again, I'm a different person. What did I do off stream? How many times did I jork it? What did I do that day? What did I read that changed my mind? What did I listen to that changed my mind? Like, how did I change that day? And then like seeing that difference is so fascinating to me, because like every single time you interact with someone, they are fundamentally a different human. You know, like let's say you live with someone. When you live with them, well, you're not inside their head. Like, and you go to the bathroom every time, like you go piss, you come back, that person is different. They are a different human. They had some thoughts, or maybe they just existed and were meditating perfectly for that entire time, but odds are something happened in their brain. They are a little bit different. I think being a partner with someone is like being able to observe that change, like at a very, 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 very microscopic level, you know? But anyway, I don't know how I got to there, but it's hard. I'm scared. It's scary, Flatro, you know? It's scary, guys. But I think that's like the thing is like, I don't want to be scared. I don't want to look at the world and be like, dude, I'm afraid of doing things. I'm afraid of building something or failing because I'll maybe it won't be that good. I have to learn more. Blah, blah. Let's just do it. Let's fail. Fuck it. Someone calls you stupid or they make fun of you for failing. That, first of all, that never happened. Second of all, if it does happen and someone says this sucks, well, fuck you. I actually made something, you know? Like, that's the difference. Is like, I think they're like, I think it's totally fine. Just improving and I think all life is about is iterating and improving and just seeing like how you can change, how you can evolve and see where you can go, you know? I do think it'd be really fun. I think it'd be really fun to take a detour from, no, this is not Peak. This is Soda Dungeon 2. I don't know. I think at the end of the day, AI is going to replace us in like a vast majority of things. I'm pretty convinced. So you should do things that make you happy. And you should do things that inspire you and bring you joy, if you can. If you have the privilege to, of course. I don't know. Oh, that's what I was saying. I was saying I really wanted to try out some game jams. I think that'd be really fun. I think maybe I can try to do some game jams on the weekends and see what I can do. I think that'd be pretty neat. Dude, I just gave out 5 gift memberships. Oh, Mina got a gift membership on YouTube. What the heck? Wait, that's so sick. I'll give out another set of 5 memberships. I realized I had 10 per month, and I didn't do it yet for October. Oh, that's so sick. I feel like I haven't done Game Jam. I think it'd be really cool. What's so sick is that, dude, I'm at the raw beginning of my game dev career here. I did an internship one summer. That's it. But I'm at the raw beginning, and it's like, dude, it's cool. There's so much to learn. I feel like everywhere I look, I'm like, wow, I want to learn this thing. Wow, I might want to check out Godot and install it and just try to make something. I want to check out Unity and do a bunch of tutorials. Let me try to make something on Roblox. Let me see what I can learn. Let me read books. Let me watch YouTube videos. Let me absorb everything. Dude, I'm gonna be so honest. I don't feel that way about machine learning, man. I don't. I gotta be so for real. It's some of the driest shit in the entire fucking universe reading some of these papers, man. It is dry. And it is also, dude, I'm gonna be real. Some of these guys are not, I don't think, I think a lot of people in the machine learning industry do not have emotions. Like, I think it's like genuinely, there's like something missing. Also, I think all the subs from YouTube are gone. So it's just not very, gotta be real, it's kind of boring. Did I ever play WarioWare DIY on the DS? Oh, dude, I was playing WarioWare on the Switch. I think it's the Game Boy one. One of the mini games is like there's a wheel with an air, like a red bit, and you have to stop it right when it gets to the red bit. I think that'd be fun. I think it'd be really fun to make some WarioWare games. I think bringing WarioWare to another medium, I think would be really cool. You're saying a game jam where you just make WarioWare DIY games? It could be fun. Yeah. One of the fun ideas I had was I make chat's worst game ideas. Thoughts? Basically, I think I just do a game jam where chat, you guys give ideas. I just try to make it. I don't know, we vote on it, we do a poll. I think I need a few more, I think I need a little bit of a bigger audience before that's super fun. Maybe not. I think unpaid, and if it's just you, Flatro, and unpaid, I think we could achieve quite a great deal of ideas. Yo, what's up, Coffee on YouTube? How you doing, dude? I don't know if your chat showed up on the chat layout, but how's it going? I assure you, Twitch chat, that Coffee said hello on YouTube. How's it going? Should make a game that makes money, and when you make money, it makes you more money. Ooh. No, yeah, that's I've been reading that a lot. I think I've been reading the game dev subreddit and indie gaming subreddit and a lot of other things. That subreddit, by the way, those subreddits, like 90% of the posts are anxieties. The other 10% of the posts are advertisements for people's games that are veiled as useful. Like, they almost always end with wishlist my game, and then the entire purpose is that they're, you're advertising your game, which is cool. I think it's important to support people. But a lot of people are very shameless about it. It's not even like there's like it's I don't know. I think supporting people is sick. But I do think people see it less as like a how do you participate in a community and how do you like help people learn things, and more of a me, give me things type thing, which kind of turns me off from the subreddit. Like, it feels a little bit lame. Some people offer some really good advice. Some people give ChatGPT posts. Some people, most posts are, I'm really, really, really anxious, and I'm really, really, really scared, or I'm a beginner and I haven't read any of the tutorials and I haven't read any of the FAQs. Can you just make the game for me? So, It's kind of it's a little bit weird. Like the vibes feel off reading a lot of posts. It kind of turns me off from a lot of things. I mean, the point is that you're like, you know, I don't know. It's good to get like, I think I guess it's good to share those feelings with people and like get it out. So I think it's a way for people to be like have cathartic release. But at the same time, I don't know. It just the vibe for most posts then is just like, I don't know. It just feels kind of sad. It feels like everyone's anxious, which is like I think that's like a truth. But like if every post is about anxiety, then oh my god, man, you know, like it's kind of bad to be consuming in your brain, you know? It's like, should I be feeling more anxious? Is like the thought that comes in your head, you know? Am I making a game right now? We are in the pre-production stage where I am bullshitting and working out instead of making a game. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to understand the different incremental games. That's honestly not what I'm trying to do right now. Right now, I am chatting, and we are watching Soda Dungeon 2 gameplay. I think I understand the game loop of Soda Dungeon already, you know? I think we got the Soda Dungeon loop down. There was another game that I thought was pretty cool. An incremental game is... So one of the major purposes of an incremental game is that you will be forever making progress. Like, the purpose of an incremental game is as you spend time in the game, you will make progress. Like, in, like, a ranked game of, like, Valorant, you could fuck up and you'll derank. You could be not making progress. In an incremental game, you will be gaining money, you will be gaining power, you'll be gaining some type of resource and always improving in some way. And very often, that involves, like, you get some amount of money, you build up your character, and you get to, like, the final part of the game. And then you restart and you do it again, but faster. And you get more resources. You unlock a new resource, all that stuff. So basically, you're getting a bunch of resources. And very often, when you add an idle component, you get a lot of resources offline, right? And then you come back, you play for a little bit, upgrade your stuff, and then leave and go offline again, and then come back, right? So the game loop is you upgrade all your shit, then the game plays. Then you get resources and upgrade all your shit, and then the game plays, you know? So I think I love those types of games because I like to do other things while I'm playing, and it still gives me dopamine, you know? Did I see that farming Python game? What is the farming Python? Give it a look. Okay, so what is this game? So, okay, we upgrade attack. I love this onboarding technique, by the way. What is this? An egg? E. They love eggs, man. Eggs, these game devs love eggs. I think the market right now wants eggs and pets. Okay, I have a chick. Alright, kill sheep 5 times. Ooh, I love a quest system. Dude, they took all the sound effects. They took the Minecraft block sound. They took the Minecraft button sound and they took the Pokemon menu sound. They took the Minecraft hit sound. And this is very well made though. This is super well made. Here, let me see. Okay, so we kill sheeps. I now deal more damage. We kill sheeps. I now deal more damage. We kill sheeps. This is an incremental game, right? Did I add you on Steam? I think I did, yeah. The farmer was replaced. Oh, I do think I saw that. This is sick. I should play this. I'm down to try it. Let me make a note. I should try that out. I think I saw that at some point. That's a fun game. What in the Family Guy clip is going on? Okay, hold on. I gotta... Wait, did I beat the dungeon? Wait, speak to the wizard. This is usually how I like to play games, by the way. I feel like I don't do this enough on stream, but like the way I like to play games or like use my computers, I'm doing like 7 or 8 different things. So I wish there's... I think this is how my true life is. I like to have like a shitload of things going on. Maybe we're in Just Chatting now, by the way. Are we in Just Chatting or Roblox? I don't know where we are. What are we in? What is this? Wait. Your progress will reset. Yes. Aha! So we've reached our first prestige layer. In incremental games, one of the key parts is a prestige layer. Usually you've progressed enough, you've upgraded your character, you blah, 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 blah. You prestige. And now the entire game has reset. Do it again. Cookie clickers when the king of the game loop for you. Dude, it's just such a fun game loop, isn't it? It's just such a fun game loop. Especially because I think the cool part about cookie clicker is just the optimization of resource gain. I think like same with it, like Adventure Capitalist. Just like you get a ton of resources automatically and you see your number go up very high. It's so fun, man. Like it's just a primal thing. It's like Pokemon. Pokemon is just it's just such a good game. It's just a good game design. It will always work forever. I think number go up will always work forever. You just love to make progress. Human beings love to make progress at things, man. And I think that's just like a fundamental truth. So then it's like, how do you make making progress as fun as possible? Dude, I miss some lore. Oh shit! Hey, this reminds me of Does this not remind you of the Undertale scene, like the part in like the end of Undertale? You guys see this? Wait, this, you see this? Does this not remind you of the end of Undertale? This is like the same thing, no? I think they I don't know why it reminded me of that so hard, but it's like basically the same idea. Whoops, this one. Alright, let me go back. This is a caveman. Dimension 2. Oh, our tavern stays the same. This is nice. So we got hella tavern folk. So we unlock a new land. Okay, we've introduced a new mechanic. I think like this is like the key part, right? This is the key part of any sort of incremental game is you have to have so many new mechanics that come about. So I feel like I'm finally unlocking Soda Dungeon 2 here, you know? So now we gang up on him. We're gonna do this faster. It's like the point is like when you prestige, you go through the original area again much faster, right? That's the whole point. The whole point is we do the same thing over and over again, but faster. It's basically speedrun. But I think like the game I'd really want to make is... No, I don't think Megabonk is an incremental game. Megabonk is... The reason that Megabonk's not an incremental game is because... I think like... I guess you could argue maybe it's a little bit of an incremental game in that like you unlock new... Like you unlock the like... They're not called relics. You unlock the new like... upgrades that you can get, right? In the map. Like you unlock new things that you can use to become stronger. But it's less like, I think the core part of an incremental game is that when you complete a prestige, then there are permanent upgrades to your character or like to your team or to the game itself and like new mechanics that fundamentally change the game or like fundamentally make you like super OP for like earlier content. Whereas I think Megabonk, like because you start over and you like restart from level 1 every time, like there are new items and new unlocks, but it's I think like that's the differentiating factor that makes it like a roguelike, where you're given the RNG of the specific spawn that you have in the specific world that like the specific seed that you have. Like you just, there's a bunch of different enemies that spawn with certain items, and it's complete luck that you get certain things over other things, and then you use that luck to push yourself as hard as you can. And so like by unlocking new things, you just get better odds of having fun things that can push yourself further. So I feel like it like, I feel like that's like the difference between like the roguelike genre and the incremental genre. It's like incremental is you keep restarting, but you get like permanent upgrades that completely change how you interact with the game at the beginning stages. Or in certain parts of the game, you unlock new mechanics that completely change it. Whereas I think like roguelikes, I guess you do unlock, sometimes like you do unlock some important things. But I think the key thing is like you are starting like from the beginning, usually each time. And it's less like... Roguelites. Ah, I see. Yeah, that's good. I think maybe we could create a roguelite. What are good examples? Oh, yeah. Like, for example, like Hades. Like, Hades would be a roguelite, right? Because you can unlock permanent upgrades to your character, right? Like, by going to the mirror or whatever. Like, so that would be a roguelite. Whereas I think roguelike... So, Megabonk... So with Megabonk, you can upgrade... Oh yeah, you can get some permanent upgrades, right? What are the permanent upgrades in Megabonk? Maybe I didn't play it long enough to understand. Whoa. We got a magic clock upgrade? What the heck? Thank you. For free? I see. Yeah, I guess like the meta progression of Megabonk is the new characters, the new items. And like those items tend to be really cool. But it's not like you get a permanent +5 damage boost to your character's damage off spawn, right? Is that possible? underscore TTV, by the way. You already passed me a game? In what game? Oh, in this game. In this game. My bad. In the Roblox game. Sorry, I've been getting this wrong. Holy shit. Wait, did you just kill like 30 billion things? How'd you do that? Oh, you press 1. Wait, can we fight things together? Wait, we can. Wait, do I get XP for that? Wait, unpaid. If you kill something, do I get XP for it? Like if I participate, do I get XP? Yeah, the meta progression I think is what separates the two, or just it is what separates the two. So roguelike is no strong meta progression, whereas roguelite is meta progression, like has meta progression to make future runs, to make your character stronger for future runs, right? Wait, so if I kill stuff, do you get XP? Do I get XP? Or do I have to be the one that kills the thing? This is kind of sick. Dude, this game is, I think I don't like the fact that I have to click. I want to be a little bit AFK, you know? Maybe this is an evolution that has come about because of, like, AFK prevention. Yeah, I guess you can auto-click, but I don't want to, like... I think if I'm designing something, I don't want the user to have to use any external software, you know? I mean, obviously that's like the fun of Cookie Clicker, for example. Like you would get an auto clicker and maybe you would... Whoa. My boy is spinning. What in the... I will never cope. Alright. How do I like have to do I have to put this on? Oh, I do. I like how it shows that it's an upgrade, which is good. Golden sword. The Pokemon sound is taking me out, man. So you can rebirth immediately. Skip for Robux. Why would I want to skip? Why would I skip? That's fun. So this is an incremental game. This is a fun incremental game. I like this. This is fun. You can up with Robux. You can upgrade this. Whoa, man. Ooh, big pet egg. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely a very common game structure, but I love it. I love this type of game. This is great, by the way. Any game I make must include this. This is awesome. I'm saving this and I'm pasting it right here. I'm gonna paste it here. Include time-based rewards, or I think I've seen this in a lot of gacha games that I've played as well. Like for every, 5 minutes you're spending in game, you're getting sick rewards, you know? That's sick. Such a good thing to implement. I love it. Got a new pet. Oh, baby. I love the pets. I think pets are very fun. Should we be farming something else? I feel like there's something better to farm. Level 5 wolf.
So it just goes infinitely, right? It's just in a straight line. Man, this is interesting. So this is how you implement the cookie clicker setup. I see. Or like this is how you would implement like clicker heroes. You have to walk all the way back. There's an auto swing. Oh wait. Oh, there just is auto swing. Oh wait. Oh, there's auto swing built in. Oh, this is epic. Awesome. Okay, so then the way that they implemented like different levels is you have to literally walk to it, huh? Yeah, I died too. Very good for retention. So we go to the horse stable. I'm assuming as we walk further, the level increases. Okay, so now we're at the level 20 creeper. Holy fuck, I died immediately. Okay. Alright, that tells me I need to upgrade my health. So what are the upgrades? The health, the upgrades are damage, defense, health. Pretty standard, classic. What's the furthest we can go? How far can we go? That's it? The max level is 20? Wait, is this it? Wait. See, it's level 30 Enderman, level 40 Skeleton. Ah, and then you get to World 2. What if... Okay. What if the game I implement... Like, in theory... Okay, tell me if this makes sense as a plan. Tell me if this makes sense as a plan. If I was to implement something... What I implement is the overall plan would be just World 1. We implement World 1. We're implementing a vertical slice. Given that we implement, like, basically the goal would be you could see where this would go. We're going to do the same thing in World 2. Just different enemies, more advanced enemies, blah, blah, blah. We create the vertical slice of this is like how the game would work, right? I guess the absolute the absolute first step to making a game like this is, do you have an attack that can damage a thing, and when you damage the thing and kill it, you get XP, and then when you get XP, you get overall XP for your character. We're now building up that XP. When you hit a new level, you can add points to a set of stats. When you add points to a set of stats, it increases your damage or increases your health or improves your defense. And then there's another set of things. You add the level 3 cow. And then there's another set of things. And then you do that enough times to define the first world. I think that's how you break this down. I think like that's pretty straightforward as a design process, right? Like you would just... This tells me like how this game is going to work. Like World 2 will probably be pretty similar to what we're doing right now, right? So that's the vertical slice. The vertical slice here is the development of you being able to attack, use skills, whatever, and destroy all the enemies. You destroy enemies, you get XP. You use XP to destroy harder enemies. When you destroy harder enemies, you get better loot, which enables you to destroy even harder enemies. And you see that progression process all the way to the end of the world, in which you rebirth and you get the ability to do it even better. Dying cost XP, get downgraded like in Minecraft, like in actual Minecraft. Let's see. This is fun though. I like the theme. The theme is, what if it was Minecraft? I don't know how they're getting away with this, dude. Wait, there's an arena? What's happening? Whoa. Have you guys ever played Sword and Sandals? feel like an idle sword and sandals, like an idle arena game would be really fun. Specifically Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door Chapter 3. But like incremental game. I think it'd be really fun. The Glitz Pit? Dude, I'm telling you, imagine an incremental game that's just the Glitz Pit. Like you keep climbing the rank where rank 1, you get to rank 1 and that's when you fucking rebirth. That's it. You rebirth at rank 1. It's like this process of climbing to the top of an arena. And when you get to the top of the arena, you rebirth and you start from the bottom again. You're back to F tier. You're a shit amateur. And then you climb back up. But this time you're gonna do it even faster and even better. And there's gonna be some maybe harder enemies, who knows, in this rebirth. And then you just keep doing that. That'd be fun. That would be fun. I think. Ooh, so there's like the boss enemy. He resurrects you. Dude, I think that is a good theme. I like that. I've wanted to make something Glitz Pit-esque for a very long time. I think this might be it. I think that might be the theme. I think the theme is you're an arena fighter who is trying to climb the ranks from F rank to S rank. I love anything that has some type of like overall ranking progression, right? Or like rank 9,999, 9 billion to rank 1. Oh man, imagine you could fight other players a little bit. I don't know. There's something to do there. There's something to do there. From underdog to top dog. We love an underdog story. I think that's the theme. I want to make that the theme. The theme is you are an arena fighter. I like that. I think that'll be fun. I love the underdog story of going from amateur to pro. I think that'll be good. Okay, that's the theme. I've decided. It's going to be Glitz Pit from Paper Mario. I think it'd also be really simple if it was just in arena. Where like you have to select your enemy to train against. Or like maybe it like automatically puts you against the next guy. I'm not sure. I'd have to think about the system. Like in Clicker Heroes, for example, like you eventually just, so you defeat the guy, it brings you to the next guy. You fail against that guy, it brings you to the last guy. And then you're kind of stuck there grinding that guy. And then when you feel like you've gotten good enough, you can go challenge the next guy again. I think that type of system is good. So that's like automated from, it's automated until you fail. And then you have to wait for yourself to improve enough to the point where you can then automate again. You have to perform a certain action in the fight. Yeah, that would be, I think that'd be really cool. Like, I think that would take away from the idle element. But I do think that maybe if it was active, maybe this is like the difference, because like in Clicker Heroes, for example, like there's active versus passive gameplay. And I think if from like an active gameplay standpoint, if you perform the certain action, like let's say you have to use like this ability, you have to use your one ability, then you get like a 100% bonus on your EXP for that fight or something, right? Or like you get like a buff, like maybe you're just stronger for that fight, or like I think you just get a bonus. I think you get like some bonus loot or bonus XP. Like that would encourage people to play actively. But I think also I want you to be able to play passively. But I really like the idea of taking the same like grubba instructions to do a certain thing. I think it was just really fun. So I think that sounds like a good theme. I like that theme. I think if I can make that happen, it'll be a fun game. All right, I need to think about that. I think that's gonna be it. That'll be fun. I like this theme. I think this is a good start. This is good. I think this is good. This is good. I'll think about it more throughout work and stuff. Also, I think, unfortunately, my time here is coming to an end because it is 11:43 and I gotta get to sleep. But let me see who I'm following. We can slide over a raid here. Who do we got? Alright, fellers. Game Universe, Widwies. Oh, Widwies is streaming. That's fun. Anyone else? How's everyone doing? Yapathon, Ufrown, a lot of cool people hanging out. Karam is on a game grind right now. Holy. Alright, guys. I'm gonna send you over to Widwies. I hope he's doing well. Alright, guys. Dude, it's so fun. I'm excited. I want to keep brainstorming. I think I'll try to brainstorm the ideas on stream as much as I can. I really like the idea of Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door, Arena. Also, what is this? What is this? This anime evolution game? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Rank E to rank S? Are you kidding me? Holy shit, man. Alright, I love an auto battler like this. This is fun. This is I feel like this is a classic. You know what I mean? Alright, so we rank up. So this is the prestige layer, essentially. Okay. And then the shop, we got a fast click, all this stuff. Okay. How do I improve myself? I have, dude, this is like the same exact game, I think. This might just be the same game. Can I even fight this guy? How much health do I have? I saw an anime. I got excited. How do I think you just gain damage, like, just by existing, it looks like. You just get upgrades by existing. They added eggs, I guess. There are eggs in this game. Yeah, I just need to keep streaming, man. Let's keep streaming. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep doing it. Every day. Every day. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Stop? Should I click the stop button? Alright. Dude, this is just... So this is just the same game. So I'm gaining skill by just existing. I feel like I don't like that. I want to feel like because I have destroyed something, I gain resources. I want to gain resources because I have done something. I don't want to gain resources just because I've existed. I feel like that's... I want to upgrade it just a little bit. This is cool though. This is fun. I think we can learn something from this. I'll have to think about whether or not it makes sense for it to be like a numerical ranking or for it to be like an E rank, S rank, you know. Maybe it could be like S rank. You get to S rank and then you do S rank plus. Then you do S rank plus 1. Plus 2, plus 99. Goes forever, baby. All right, guys, I'm gonna send you over to Widwies. Guys, it was a pleasure. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll do some brainstorming. Guys, Flatro, unpaid. It was a pleasure. I will see you on the flip side tomorrow evening, and we'll do some more brainstorming. I'm going to be brainstorming a good amount during the day tomorrow, and then the plan is we should be starting to actually play the game soon, or make the game soon. We'll see. All right, guys, it was a pleasure. See ya. Bye. Griff Raid Pog. Bye.